Whoa, woman, oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean? You're the meanest woman I've ever seen. Guess if you say so, well, I'll have to pack my bags and go. That's right, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Now, woman, oh woman, don't you treat me that way. I said, I'm gonna get back on my feet one day. You don't care if I do, but it's understood. Well, I've got no money and I'm just no good. Guess if you say so, well, I'll have to pack my bags and go. That's right, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Duncan Showroom. This is issue number 40 of Eugene Smith's Tales and Tunage.
40.
Road Tales and Tunage. 40th birthday. Tales and Travels. How you doing, Gene?
I'm doing just, well, I'm doing, this is how I'm doing.
How's?
Well, I saw the thing come from out of the sky. It had one big horn and one big eye. I commenced to shaking and it said, ooh-wee. It looked like a purple people eater to me.
Oh, that's a classic.
It was a one-armed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me.
Whoa, that takes us way back. The 60s?
58.
58. Oh, my goodness. Before I was born, but somehow I know that one too. And you're younger than I am. That's where it kept circulating on K-Tel.
Yeah.
Well, this is International or National Transgender Awareness and Anti-Homophobia Day. And I've been reading Stone Butch Blues, which is a bit of a brutal tale, but it's a good tale of the travels of someone who's other-oriented. And so hail to all those out there who are
What do they play?
fighting the good...
Is it about all different musicians or different singers or just...
No, it's just about a butch man, woman, he, she.
Oh.
It's the blues is the having the blues. Living the blues, yeah. Sorry. They are not a band, no. I didn't warn you that was coming. I just...
No.
Anyway, that is hence the ascot.
I know, look at you today.
And I wore it because we have big city jazz people here, so I dressed up a bit.
For the
I had
jazz
to dress
people.
up a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
This ain't no country bumpkins we got here. So yeah, it's a good day. Longevity John, very excited that we're at 40, as is Dr. Ted Cadillac, our... Yeah, and we got lots of response here. He was, during the contract negotiations for further shows, he got a little excited, though.
Oh.
John is just jumping up and down and slamming his hand on the desk. You must bring in some more donations. You want to keep your little show going. Isn't that right, John? More donations. So let's see who we got here, Eugene. I think Ted read one. Joe Gancher, Charlie in London, checking in with Pingu and Mimi, standing in for Kate and Minerva, who have taken the night off. Guard my privacy. Is it just underwear? Okay. That's a little obscure, Joe, but I'm sure Eugene knows what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Ashley Way, who the heck is that? Hello, El. It's a familiar name.
Wonder who that is.
Carol Gordon, hello from Barrie, Victoria. Victoria's in the house, figuratively speaking. And Carol says hello.
Yep.
And there's that Ashley Way girl again. Well, we may get to meet her later.
Yep.
Yeah. So
what have you been doing, Billy?
I can't tell you.
How are you doing,
I'm
Billy?
doing great. Spring has sprung in the Levity household, and I'm trying to embrace my real name, but I won't say it now. I think, before my granddaughter gets too old, I should tell her who I really am.
That'd be nice. That'd be a good thing.
A hockey-playing poet from Ontario. That's all, honey. She thinks I was born in the pantomimes with those funny girl clothes on.
Actually, somebody told me that they wish you would dress up again like that.
Well, I do sometimes normally just want to go out in the street like that, even without a reason. It's easy to do it when you're in theater, but it takes courage.
You could come behind the desk as Lucille or somebody.
Lucille?
Yeah.
Next week, Doctor? Good, sure, man. Because you're not.
Why not?
It was a while. I think it was it last summer I had the blonde wig with the big glasses.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, John and I looked like a striking couple. We sure did in front of the showroom there. So all good, clean fun. Now, you wanted me to peg a gig, and I noticed your gig did show up on the internet. After we pay the rent here, and our generous supporters send in floods of donations.
Yeah.
But for this gig that you did at the community center, which was not quite as nicely dressed as this, but
no,
good
it wasn't.
sound,
No,
I'm
but
sure.
it was good, great sound.
Good sound.
Bigger stage.
Bigger stage, slightly. And so now it's on the web, and people can sign up and watch it for $10. So we suggest you send in $10 a week to this show. So it was called Couch and Theater Upcoming Events, if you look online, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just popped up in my box, so I could have, if I actually knew if I had a credit card, I could have done it.
Oh,
There may be another way. I think you just have to use PayPal or something to register and see the show. But it's great. You said you did a 45-minute show, and it was
it's an hour, actually.
An hour.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I was there for more than an hour playing, but they
Right.
whittled it down to an hour.
Squeezed it down.
Yeah, squeezed it down.
Good.
But it was good. It was fun. It was different playing to a theater with 731 seats empty.
Weird, yeah.
No energy coming back. You know
No.
what I mean? None whatsoever. But,
Very hard.
But I was able to do it.
Nice.
I still had fun with myself. And,
Yes,
and
so
the
you
crew,
do.
And the crew.
I've been with you. You're naturally self-funding. That's right.
Yeah, it was funny. Every once in a while, I think I try to look out at the audience, or this make-believe audience, and say, "Excuse me, sir, could you please sit down? The people behind you can't see."
Settle down.
And then one time I went, "Boo, boo," and I said, "Who said that? Who out there said that?" But it was fun. But my voice started to go.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm not used to singing. Well, since COVID, no
Doing
gigs,
full
right?
shows,
So to sing for over an hour, one song after another, it started to go on me. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's conditioning.
But it worked out okay.
Nice. Well, we don't normally plug the competition, but in this case, it's Eugene, and if you want to go online and check that out, it is there. And maybe, before you go, you're not doing a full show, but you are doing a set for 39 Days of July, our favorite.
Yeah, for the first time in 10 years.
Nice, right, because you're always gone.
John said this is the 10th anniversary.
10th anniversary of, 39 Days of July. Also the 10th anniversary of the Shawnigan Players Shakespeare Festival.
Oh, wow.
There you go. So we're both on pace.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And we always come and perform our pre-dress dress rehearsal in the park. So I hope we get to be there this year outdoors. It's always crazy.
I think, John, when does 39 Days start? On the 25th or 26th?
Thank you, Ted. June 25th.
And I'm on there on the 26th, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's, yeah.
The day he just shows up and runs the machinery. Oh, doesn't it? Oh, nice. We are good, even if they don't come over here and ogle our venue, which they're always invited. They're always welcome.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, thank you. There it is. Got it in. So, what are you going to start us off with? A little music?
Well, I think it was two Tuesdays ago, or maybe three. I sang a country hurtin' tune. Remember?
Who was that? Yes.
It was T. Graham Brown.
T. Graham, that was a good
and
song.
It was a hurtin' tune, but his woman was leaving for another man, but he found out through a letter that he read that he wasn't supposed to see.
Right.
So, country tunes, they have a lot of hurtin', just like in blues, I guess.
Yeah.
So anyways, I decided, I was thinking about what could I do for a song that it's not a hurting tune, but has, a country song. I don't always do a lot of country tunes, but anyways, I remember on the train, or even when I go fishing, that you'll see on the walls and stuff, PM loves LD or whatever, like you people with a big heart and all that stuff. Yeah, yeah. So it seems like it's never going to go away.
The graffiti of love.
Yeah. So anyways, I found this tune. It's called Written in Stone. So it's the other side of the coin.
Nice.
It's the other side of the hurtin' tune. I'm gonna take you down to the riverside where the water runs slow and wide. There's a big old rock out in the middle. I took my hammer and chisel, worked all night so you could see just what you mean to me. Carved your name right next to mine. It'll be there till the end of time. Our love will last at least that long. It's written in stone, now I feel for you. Written in stone, what I wanna do. Spend my life and my life hereafter, running you. If we live to be 100, if we don't make it half that long, I want you to know that my love for you is written in stone. There's a place on the edge of town. When I was a kid, I found two names and a stone together, lying side by side forever. It was there and then I knew if I ever thought our love was true, I'd surely want to write it down on something that would be around when all the spoken words have come and gone. It's written in stone, how I feel for you. Written in stone, what I want to do. Spend my life and my life hereafter loving you. If we live to be 100, if we don't make it half that long, I want you to know that my love for you is written in stone. And when this life is come and gone, our love will still be written in stone. Now I feel for you, written in stone, what I want to do. Spend my life hereafter, loving you. If we live to be 100, if we don't make it half that long, I want you to know that my love for you is written in stone. Written in stone. stone. Written in stone. Thank you, thank you.
Nice. Nice. That's a good tune.
So it's a happy country
A
tune.
little more upbeat. No,
Yeah.
no wrist slitting and dog leaving or truck losing going on, which we appreciate. But we miss those old country classics. I don't know what country is today, but it's
Yeah, what
certainly
country?
not classic anymore. Still some good writers, but
Yeah.
different. It's just different.
Well, are we closing this down this summer? I guess we will be for a couple
You'll
of
be
months.
gone, and
you'll
I'll be gone. And
Yeah. So I
you
guess-
might carry on a little longer than I if you're here till the end of June.
Yeah,
Who next week we have? That's right, I know.
Ray Vischer.
Ray Vischer. Hey, that'll be fun.
And
the
who do we have this week?
Ashley Way.
Oh,
Yes, I know. Hence the dressing upness of myself, and you're looking pretty sharp. And of course, we knew of Ashley by reputation because John and Ted always said such wonderful things about her. And I had seen her name, but I must admit, I was until this morning that I went online and checked you out, and it was wonderful seeing a couple of clips. There was, let me see. Well, there was one way back in. You haven't changed a day. It was Czech TV in 2012. Yeah, you remember that one? And Ashley said, never had to work a day job. I've only ever performed. And I thought that was so brilliant. That she's been working hard at her music all these years, and it has been her vocation. And there's, I don't know if we'll get to it, but there's apparently a story of her performing underage at Herman's for one of her first official gigs, unless they made that up. But that sounds great. We'll have to ask her when she gets here. But her resume, holy cow, I had to write it down. Multi-award-winning Canadian singer, songwriter, and pianist. She is a self-produced and composed album coming out. Now, did it come out, the Hummingbird? Not yet. Hummingbird is on its way. I'm sure, like everything, a lot of things got slowed down last year, so we're excited to see that. She's played with some wonderful people, such as Mae Moore, Parachute Club, and she's a regular, I think, at the Herman's Jazz Club, maybe even the person who books the club. Is that true? That is true, too. And is associated with the Victoria Jazz Society, maybe the president, maybe not. No, I just made that part up. Then we could do president to president. I'm the president of my amateur theater group, That means a lot.
you are too, aren't you, Bill?
Yes, because no one else will do it. Tim is president of the soundboard. So without further ado, we're welcoming Ashley Way and her husband, Louis. Come on up. Welcome. All the way from Victoria. And they brought their own bubble. Now, the interesting thing is we found out that you were born on the island. That's so great.
Born and raised.
Nice.
Born and bred.
Reared.
Born and
a
bred. Yeah,
Reared.
naughty girl. Happens to the best of us, apparently. And you said that you had gone off to Toronto for 10 years for music adventures, I imagine.
Yep, exactly. I went to Humber. I have a triple major from Humber. I was
Ooh.
in one of the last years that they had the jazz studies program.
How long ago was that? What
15
year?
years ago.
What? Oh, okay. 15?
Like 2000, 2004.
She thinks we're trying to find out how old she is. That's
no,
not
I
the
know,
worst.
no. The only reason I say is because one of my brothers was Kim Hunt.
Kim Hunt.
He taught there at
I don't know if he was in my era.
probably not. Probably not.
Kim Hunt. What did Kim Hunt play?
Everything.
How many brothers do you
How many
have?
brothers does he have? I've never heard of this brother.
I have two brothers,
Yeah.
John and Jeff, and then I have 6 half-sisters and 4 half-brothers.
Wow, that's a big family right there.
It is, isn't it? Diverse.
Family is the most important thing.
Yes.
And did he tell you that he was describing his dad's work? But did you get to the part where you met him, Gene, when you were?
Yes.
Did you get that far? Oh, you did. Good.
Yes. Yeah.
Later in life, which is so cool. And are your parents musical, Ashley? At all?
That's interesting. I would say yes. I come from hundreds of years on my mom's side of
Right.
musicians. My grandfather, my great grandfather was a very prolific writer, most famous for writing marches
Oh, wow.
in the 1920s, because that's one of the things he did. He lived in Vancouver. He was the head of the conservatory, had an orchestra. Pretty wild. I didn't find out until my grandpa was passing away that actually I was living the same life path as my great-grandfather that I
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
like
yeah,
been
yeah.
on
So
the same
cool.
ships. He did ships. It was an arranger. It's wild.
So you played cruise ships?
He was a resident on the original Queen Mary
Ooh, wow.
with his orchestra, and he was an arranger and had a choir, and he was the head of the conservatory in Vancouver. And Dal Richards, we all know Dal Richards,
yes.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Dal Richards was one of his pupils, and when Dal Richards, when my great-grandfather passed away, Dal Richards took over the big band, and it became the Dal Richards Big
And they've
Band.
played it 39 days.
Did
They're
they?
terrific. Oh, more than once, I think. More than once. Yeah, they're
Nice.
wonderful. What a kid. He's how old's Dal now? Or is he still with us? Is it his late 80s? I think.
He's got to be getting up.
Yeah. So it's not about age. It's not about age.
It's not about it.
age.
We're
Well,
not
happy to
ageist
be
here.
here. Hello,
Yeah.
world.
Hello.
Good to be seen, right? Longevity.
Yeah, we
Well,
love
you
it.
know,
yeah.
for us, it's been like, every Tuesday for the last 40 weeks. Well, there was a break during the summertime.
Bit
but
of a
it gives
break.
At least it's given us something to do and the people out there listening and watching the show, they're really, it's helped them.
We
helped
are
it.
so happy to have you on the West Coast. It's so great to have you here for a long time, not just normally you're here for.
Well, I go back and forth
Yeah.
to visit Victoria. I have a long distance relationship for 15 years, maybe 16 years. Yeah. that's good.
You and Chris and Diane, who have
Yeah.
all just been out here the whole pandemic.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what a
yeah.
great place to be during a pandemic.
I think that's what they think too, yeah. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
why would you go anywhere else
Yeah.
if you're already here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been good. I've been here 26 years, and I think it's 26 years. I came here in 96, I think it is.
That seems right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
25.
So you were born on the island? No.
Yep, born in Saanich.
Oh, in
Saanich
Saanich.
Peninsula Hospital for all you
Yay.
people out there that know where that is.
Locals.
It's a nice small hospital.
Right, quiet. Yeah.
Quiet, yeah, real quiet.
Clean and quiet, that's the way we like it.
So what have you have for us for our first tune here today? What have you got going?
Well, why don't we do She's No Lady? So this is a song I wrote a while back. I have a record coming out that you mentioned. Hummingbird is due to be released July 7th, which is coming up soon. And hummingbirds are a thing that's...
Oh, there's so many here. People love
There's-
hummingbirds.
yeah. And in our backyard, they're there. When we went to do the record at Joby Baker's studio, Baker Studios. He has like all these hummingbirds in his backyard and feeders, and they're just everywhere in my life. And what's amazing
You
is,
captured 'em?
yeah, the birds are on the record, yeah, on a solo piano tune.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've all seen this, but the hummingbirds that were nesting the hummingbirds have stopped the development of the pipeline for the summer
Oh,
because they are protected.
right.
And they
Yeah.
cut down a bunch of trees and found a bunch of their nests. And then it actually got put to a halt until mating season's over, which is unfortunate. It's only that long. But a couple
Yeah.
months, they're going to let the hummingbirds mate. And then they're going to keep building, and the hummingbirds can build new nests next year. But so strong and mighty,
Yeah.
right?
Well, we need to sneak some out to Fairy Creek to halt the logging there.
Oh,
some
dear
hummingbirds.
Lord, yes, we
I
do.
know. Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
that's actually an idea. I'm going to be thinking about that all night. Crazy girl, crazy life, pretty face and stormy nights, stunning eyes, crazy hair. You think the girl's alright. Crazy girl, crazy life, pretty face and stormy nights, stunning eyes and crazy hair.
And great work in the break there. That was going.
I'm
Thank
sweating.
Yeah, rocking. Yeah, he's sweating. He's worked up a sweat. Jazz makes you work harder. That's right.
Hey, by the way, your jacket is amazing. I have a cute little skirt that matches it incredibly.
That's a wild thing.
So I'm
yes.
not sure of your waistline size, but it
I-
rides my hips
32?
pretty good. Hey, we're like the same. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna bring it up next time.
Okay, good.
Between one of us, we could take turns wearing the
We
outfit.
could trade the
Yeah,
outfit
we could
off.
trade
Nice.
off. Yeah,
Okay,
we could-
Sounds good.
Not role play, of course, but we could.
Oh, well, you do what you want. I'm going to be role playing.
Okay, well, I'm in. Okay, I'm not saying I'm into role playing, but
No.
I'm not saying I'm not.
These are
into
not
role
secrets of the
playing.
bedroom we're after here. It's different. Theater versus, yes.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah. There's
No, your
different kinds
dad's
of playing.
watching.
Where did you guys
Your mom
meet?
wouldn't be surprised.
Where do you two meet?
Oh, this is a great story. Thank you for asking, Eugene.
all
This
right.
is great. Okay, so I've been in 56 countries and done 52 something cruise ship contracts. You know, short contracts. You don't want to get stuck on anything too long. So my bass player, who was from Prince Rupert, great player, Nick Shesgreen, and he had to go home. His mom was sick, and actually, it's even crazier than that. Without us knowing, his agent was talking to my agent, and I was subbing into a gig, and our agents were trying to get us on the same ship.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
He turned down, what, 2 or 3? 3 contracts with me, not knowing he was turning down a contract with me, and I didn't know who it was. Like, this is all of agents talking, right?
Yeah.
So he said he turned down the gig. So obviously, I think the universe wanted us to meet because I've never been given so many chances with a goddamn bass player before in my life. And and the 4th time, I was subbing into a band. The band leader got fired for being crazy, and then the day that he was signing off, the bass player went out and got wasted and then got fired. So I was subbing in, and yeah, bad situation. So I waited 10 days for him, and I was so ready to be like, if this guy is not a motherfucker, he's fired, like, immediately. Like, he had to be good. And so he turned out to be good, really good, and we turned out to have chemistry. Do you want to finish the story? First night, we were playing, like...
Yeah, you got a mic beside you there.
So the first night, everyone's like, so you two are so cute. So
Well-
how long you been married for?
What?
We met at
We're
noon.
like, we just met, man, like 45 minutes ago.
We met. It was my first ship ever, so I didn't know what I was getting into. I met her at noon when I got on the ship, and then you have to go through all these trainings to make sure you're, smart enough to not fall over the side and feed passengers
Safety
life jackets or
training
something.
and
Yeah,
boat
yeah,
drill and
yeah,
all
yeah.
that.
And so
crap,
she
right?
helped me get through all that stuff, and then the first set was a happy hour or cocktail set at like 5 p.m. Anyway, at the end of that set, we met at noon. It's now 6:30, and people in the audience are like, "So how long have you two been married?"
Oh, and it just kept going, like
Well, this
hundreds
is
of
awkward.
people.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, well, he has a girlfriend, actually. Maybe you should talk to him about that. Anyways,
You could deal with that.
his
Yeah,
ex-girlfriend's happily married, and
Yeah.
so are we now.
Nice.
So
That's good.
It all worked out.
It all worked out.
it
And
all
now-
worked out.
Well,
I'm in
glad I
Canada.
asked
And
that
now
question,
he's an
yeah.
import. He's from Michigan. Did he tell you that?
Yes, from
Yeah.
Michigan.
He's
yeah.
like your neighbor.
I know. One of the places we used to go to get our marijuana was Ann Arbor, Michigan.
There
where
you
you
go,
could-
yeah.
You could buy the best for $12. You could get an ounce of really good pot from it.
They've had the
$12?
special weed day parade for like how many years?
I
Six-
don't- quite
30
a
years,
number.
60 years, something like that. It's been a long time.
How
but
much
that town
do
has
you think
always
inflation's gone up? Like,
loved the color green. I can say that.
I bet you it's not $12 anymore.
Not-
No, it's free.
Yeah, you can grow it in
Free.
grow it in your closet. now.
Grow it in your backyard.
So Billy, who else is on?
Oh, sure,
Anybody
I
else?
should
You better
ask
put
that.
your glasses on and see.
Oh, I gotta put the glasses on. Victoria Slager, whom we know. Glory B. Ashley, A Musical Feast. Ah, thank you, Victoria. Karen Way.
Oh, that's Mama.
I was
Mama,
gonna-
hi,
Good thing
Mama.
we talked
Oops.
about role playing.
I
Hi,
guess
Mom.
the clap button did work. She hit the clap button. Sorry, your mom's in Victoria?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Mary Lou Simi Rudner.
That's mom.
That's your mom.
Oh, we got
Both
the mamas
moms.
in the
Wow.
house.
You guys are well loved. We'd love to see that.
We
Hi,
have
moms.
good parents. We
And
really do.
belated Moms Day, then we must say to the two that birthed these wonderful beings. Good work,
Aw.
ladies. So that's it
true.
so far, Gene.
We also
Okay.
have Leanie watching, of course, on
Hi, Leanie.
Facebook.
Hey,
Hi,
Leanie.
Our dear
Yeah.
friend Leanie up in Campbell,
Is
Courtney.
that Dr. Ted Cadillac coming through the house like the voice
Yes,
of
good?
God?
that's who it is. Yeah. Yeah.
She likes that.
I was going to ask, are you related to Janeway?
Oh, different spelling.
Different spelling?
I
Oh,
might
Okay.
be.
No,
She's
different.
an AY, I think.
Oh,
I believe.
That's
Jane
okay.
is
A
definitely
flautist
an
from the
English
valley.
name. We have some Janes in our
Okay.
family.
Yeah. Jane. Well, I just thought you might be related, but now I find out it's a different spelling. So
Nice lady.
But I don't know if you know this, but the Wei clan apparently hundreds of years ago had a feud, and we've all changed
Oh.
our spelling. So ultimately, I think we're all.
related.
But it's like 400 years ago.
Well, I know I'm related to most Smiths.
Yeah, there you go.
You got a big clan.
Okay, so what do you got for us next?
You want to do another one from the record? Sure. This is great. So we got accepted to Canadian Music Week. So the title track from Hummingbird is going to be showcased, I believe, Thursday night at 7 o'clock, but Friday night 7 o'clock through Canadian Music Week. But that's exciting. They had a
Good
nice
work.
little small, mighty jazz category.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad to be a part of that too. But
At least they acknowledge jazz. Which oh, the jazzers.
isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh yeah, you want to do a little bass intro on this? Why don't you do a little thing?
Oh, all right. Cool. Sure. Why not?
You got to keep this man on his toes.
Yes, nicely done. Nicely done. Off the upcoming album, Hummingbird. With that lovely introduction by Lewis Runford. That was Rudner, sorry. Oh, sorry, Lewis. between the staring at the internet. Yeah, you must have said that to yourself. This band's got good hands. I'm gonna keep them.
Yeah.
At some point along the way. That's right. Yeah. Well, so good to have you guys, and I hope your album launch goes really well.
Thank you.
Of course,
Thank
Baker
you.
Studio is pretty well renowned and well worth the money.
We got a couple show notes here on Facebook from, what do we got? Nancy Fee says hi all, and John O'Flynn watching from North Van.
Nice. Hello. Good to have you here.
Are you guys printing vinyl or just CDs, or what are you doing?
We took a poll, and there
Yeah.
seems equal response to vinyl and CDs.
Oh, good. Yeah, because we had a good resurgence, and I mean, I've been collecting vinyl all along. But
And
it's
we
so
did
nice to hear.
a master for vinyl that's slightly different,
Did
so
you?
it's kind of exciting, actually.
It'll be a rarity, or in
yeah,
a way.
a
Nice.
limited edition.
Limited edition, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Well, I know it's expensive to do both, but I think it's a good investment, hopefully, in the end.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's awesome.
Tuning.
Yeah, just a little tuning,
There you
just
go.
a tunage. Tunage.
You three musicians can all get along up there.
That
So
is
where's this cruise going?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
All the way down the street.
I'm the captain. Well, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Yes, we almost did it's way over a half hour
Oh
tonight.
shoot, sorry.
Oh, we did well.
No, that's
it's
fine.
good.
That's
It's
fine.
good.
We have no
Yeah.
commercials. We don't have to worry about
Yeah.
anything like that. It's all
We're loose
it's
and
all-
wild.
It's all good.
Yeah.
And I'm glad Billy got dressed up for jazz night.
For you guys.
Yeah.
Yes. Welcome.
Thank you.
And next week we have Ray Vischer.
Ray Vischer, the
You know Ray? You know-
inimitable.
No,
Yeah.
but I will be tuning in.
He's a very lovely young man, very talented.
So in the key of B flat, and you can sing along. Just good night, everybody. It's a blues. Say good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Well, good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Well, come on back next week, and we'll play some more. Say good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
Hope you had a good time. Well, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Hope you had a good time. Well, you know what we do. Oh, it's at the top of the line. Go on, Billy.
Good night, everybody. I'd like to thank you for getting me off the farm once again. Hanging out with the chickens and the hens. And that's the same thing. Chickens and hens. It all comes down to the same thing. Chicken in the pot. And we're glad you're here. So come on back next week. And we'll give you some more.
Take it again now. Come on. Well, good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Everybody.
Well, come on back next week, and we'll play you we're gonna play ya. We're gonna play ya. Well, we're gonna play you. Well, good night, everybody. Well, good night, everybody. Well, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody. Well, come on back next week, and we'll play you some more. Wow, 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 wow. See y'all next week,
See
folks.
you all next week, folks. Thanks to Ashley and Lewis. Thanks so much.
Woo!
Well done, gang.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Now help me. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. I'll be good. Don't you come back no more. Oh, please. Don't you come back no more. Oh, come on, baby. Give me a chance. Don't you come back no more. All right.